Do you believe that all that exercise you did when you were young has caused your osteoarthritis? Are you still a believer that osteoarthritis is just a wear and tear condition? Well, in this video, I'm going to change your mind and set you on course to taking control of your osteoarthritis. All right, if you've been watching my previous videos, you'll now know that exercise and general physical activity is not causing your osteoarthritis. We now know that osteoarthritis is occurring because there's been a physiological change in the functioning and the structures within our joints. Now they're not functioning the way they were designed to function. If you haven't seen those videos, I really recommend watching them before you watch this. So what's causing it? Two things. We have physical inactivity and we have systemic inflammation. So let's start off with the systemic inflammation. That word does sound scary, doesn't sound good, but it's not good. That's the thing. All right, so you have acute inflammation. Acute inflammation is when you roll your ankle and you have swelling. Okay, that's great. Okay, we got swelling, we got all the good nutrients and whatnot going to that area. Okay, it's gonna kind of like block it off so everything can start to heal. Okay, so that's why we get the swelling. That's good. Acute inflammation, good. Systemic inflammation. Now that is chronic inflammation. Inflammation that we've had going on for an extended period of time. Now that's not good because, okay, our immune system's at play there. And over time, extended period of time being like that, your body just can't cope. And then eventually things start to go south. All right, so what causes this systemic inflammation? So one is the physical inactivity. And if you'd watched the previous videos, you'll understand how critical physical activity and exercise is for a proper functioning joint, especially our knees and hips. Now, I'll whack a table up just to show you a bit of evidence, just so you think I'm not talking out of my ass. So the others are our current diet, made up of mainly ultra-processed food that's also contributing towards systemic inflammation. So the other cause is actually excess body fat. So excess body fat produces an immune cell called a cytokine. Now that cytokine promotes inflammation. Now that sounds a bit counterintuitive because, you know, we're supposed to have body fat give us energy throughout the winter, blah, blah, blah. But because we've been carrying weight throughout summer and winter, a very large proportion of society is now overweight or obese. So now they've got this body fat for an extended period of time. Now bodies aren't used to having body fat for that long. So we have these cytokines constantly producing inflammation. That's that systemic inflammation. Now all that inflammation then ends up in our synovial fluid, which then changes the properties of our synovial fluid. So that causes things to become less frictionless. That's leading to the irritation of the articular cartilage, and then because of that, we stop exercising and it just continues. So 2 actionable steps. Start to exercise. Okay, I'm going to explain what kind of exercise to do in the next video. Start to eat better. Stop with the processed food. Eat whole foods. Okay, those 2 together are going to lead to, one, more activity means that then the joint's starting to function properly. Synovial fluid is getting pushed throughout the joint. Articular cartilage is being nourished. Great, that's fantastic. Also, come on, exercise has so many bloody benefits. You'd be mad not to do it. Plus, healthy eating. Great, you're not getting the processed food, you're not getting that inflammation. Combine them together, you lose body fat. That's the other thing that's causing systemic inflammation. So, if you can start to eat well and exercise, boom, you're on the right path. In the next video, I'll explain how to do that.